Why every couple should be scheduling sex. It changes everything. The moment most people hear the words schedule sex, they immediately think, that sounds boring. Isn't intimacy supposed to happen naturally? But let me ask you something. If your relationship only gets whatever time is left after work, children, stress, cooking, bills, and endless scrolling on your phone, are you really making your partner a priority? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most relationships don't fall apart because love disappears. They slowly fade because intimacy gets pushed to another day, until another day becomes another month. Scheduling intimacy isn't about making love feel like a business meeting. It's about refusing to let life steal one of the most important parts of your relationship. Today, we're talking about why intentionally making time for sex could actually make your relationship stronger, healthier, and more exciting than waiting for the perfect moment. And trust me, by the end of this video, you may never look at scheduled intimacy the same way again. But before we dive in, if you're a woman who enjoys honest, mature conversations about love, relationships, intimacy, and personal growth, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment. I genuinely love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's get into it. 1. It keeps intimacy a priority. Let's be honest, life is busy. You wake up tired, rush through work, answer messages, cook, clean, take care of children if you have them, deal with family responsibilities, and before you know it, it's bedtime. By then, all either of you wants is sleep. Many couples don't stop being intimate because they no longer love each other. They stop because life quietly takes over. The dangerous part is that this doesn't happen overnight. One skipped night becomes another, then another. Weeks become months. Eventually, the relationship starts feeling more like roommates sharing responsibilities than lovers sharing a life. Scheduling intimacy simply says, no matter how busy life becomes, our relationship still deserves dedicated time. It's not about forcing passion, it's about protecting it. And once you begin protecting intimacy, something else starts changing too. 2. It reduces stress and the fear of rejection. One issue many women rarely talk about is the emotional pressure around initiating intimacy. Sometimes you want it. Sometimes you're exhausted. Sometimes your partner makes a move when your mind is still stuck on work, the children, or everything else you have to do. Then comes guilt or disappointment, or the silent feeling that someone has been rejected. Over time, these repeated moments can create unnecessary tension between two people who actually love each other. Having planned time removes much of that uncertainty. Both partners know there's a moment intentionally set aside just for them. There's less guessing, less pressure, less hurt feelings. Instead of wondering, will tonight be another rejection? You both know you're making space to reconnect. And when pressure disappears, emotional safety often grows, which brings us to something even more valuable. 3. It builds emotional closeness. Here's something many people overlook. Great intimacy doesn't begin in the bedroom. It begins with emotional connection. When couples regularly spend intentional time together, they naturally communicate more, laugh more, touch more, and feel safer with each other. Physical intimacy becomes one expression of that deeper bond, not the entire relationship. For many women, feeling emotionally connected makes physical closeness more meaningful. Regular moments of affection remind both partners we're still choosing each other. That simple reminder strengthens trust, affection, and security. And when emotional closeness grows, something beautiful happens. You actually start looking forward to being together again. 4. It gives you something to look forward to. Think about holidays, birthdays, date nights, vacations. Part of the excitement isn't the event itself, it's the anticipation, the countdown, the little smiles throughout the day, the playful messages, the flirting, the expectation that something special is coming. Intimacy can work the same way. Knowing you've intentionally carved out time for each other often creates excitement long before the moment arrives. You may dress differently, flirt a little more, laugh together more, feel desired before anything physical even happens. Ironically, many couples discover that scheduling intimacy actually makes it feel more romantic, not less, because anticipation is often one of the most powerful forms of desire. And that anticipation helps protect something every long-term relationship needs: connection. 5. It protects your relationship. Distance rarely appears overnight. It grows quietly. One canceled date, one missed conversation, 1 month without meaningful affection. Then suddenly, two people who genuinely love each other start feeling emotionally disconnected. Scheduling intimacy isn't a magical solution to every relationship problem, but it creates regular opportunities to check in emotionally, reconnect physically, and remind each other that your relationship deserves attention. When couples consistently invest time in one another, they're less likely to drift apart simply because life became too busy. Love needs attention, connection needs intention, and intimacy, like every important part of a healthy relationship, grows when it's nurtured rather than left to chance. The truth is, scheduling intimacy isn't about removing spontaneity, it's about refusing to let your relationship survive on leftovers. Some of the healthiest couples don't wait until they feel like it. They make time for each other because they understand that lasting love isn't built on convenience, it's built on intention. If you've been waiting for life to slow down before reconnecting with your partner, maybe it's time to stop waiting. Because the strongest relationships aren't the ones with the most free time. They're the ones where two people decide that no matter how busy life gets, each other still comes first. If this conversation resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with another woman who values honest conversations about love, intimacy, and healthy relationships. And now I want to hear from you. Do you think scheduling intimacy strengthens a relationship, or does it take away the romance? Let's have a respectful, real conversation in the comments.